Very good. Thank you, Mallory. Well, brand new on the WHAS 1119 right now. The move to develop a new apartment complex along the Ohio River in historic Madison, Indiana, is stirring up some controversy. The mayor and local business owners say the project will help with the city's growth, but a large group of residents say the space could be used for something else. WHAS 1119's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Aspen Hester share both perspectives in Madison.
Along the scenic border of Kentucky and southern Indiana sits an empty paved lot in historic Madison, Indiana. Mayor Bob Courtney says it's part of their redevelopment plan of their riverfront.
Until a few years ago when the city purchased the lot, it was a junkyard for about 20 some odd years. And then prior to that, the history of our riverfront has been industrial and commercial.
This is the city's vision for the lot, a new $15 million apartment complex standing 45 feet tall. The mayor calls it a moderate structure and says it'll address the needs of their growing city's housing options. Some residents are all in for this change.
We think that utilizing a lot or two that the city owned, to be able to do that and increase the tax base, we think it's kind of a win-win for the city.
But there's also disagreement in this river city. Some locals think there's better options besides apartments. Ed Stiegel was in Tuesday's Planning Commission meeting, which saw a large turnout of folks speaking against the new structure.
Some people have talked about using this area as a green space. Some people have talked about the idea of using it as an outdoor cafe. Some people have talked about possibly putting a labyrinth in.
The movement pushing this development forward was tabled at the request of the mayor to process feedback.
I applaud the mayor in that decision. I think that he made the right decision for our community.
One of the consistent issues we keep hearing about building on this vacant lot is how it could potentially block the view of the mighty Ohio River.
That was a huge issue. And the reason is that, as we talked about the past Riverfront Development Commission, they put a limit on the height because they recognized that they wanted everybody to be able to see the beauty of this riverfront area.
We know that that would be a tall structure here. And so as part of our compromise, we're looking at reducing the number of floors of this structure would be, and also being really thoughtful as to what other structures would come in behind this.
What could be the tallest building on Madison's riverfront is waiting in the waters of controversy. With photojournalist Aspen Hester, Jose Alonso, WHAS 1119 on your side.
Well, the mayor of Madison says the city has secured $5.5 million in state grants for the entirety of redeveloping their riverfront. Another part of the project is building a permanent stage for their Bicentennial Park amphitheater.